Welcome to UNB Residential Life's virtual tour. Our campus is home to about 1,000 students, ranging from undergraduate studies to doctoral and everything in between. There's one all-female house, one all-male, and 10 co-ed houses. Most of our residents have about 100 students, but there are a few exceptions. Lady Dunn is the only all-female residence on campus. It shares its entrance with Tibbetts Hall. Elizabeth Park Johnston is a suite-style residence reserved for students in their third year or higher. Joy Kidd is a co-ed house and our largest house on campus. It hosts about 200 students. So here we have a typical double room. Most of our first year students will be in one of these, which means that they'll have a roommate. Room assignments were posted on July 15th. Be sure to check your residence tab on your e-services to figure out who your roommate is. Try to contact them and coordinate what furniture you bring. Things like TVs and fridges can take up a lot of room. Each shared room has 2 of all the essential furniture: beds, desks, chairs, shelving units, drawers, and closets. Some of the residences also have specialty items. These may include mirrors, medicine cabinets, and a variety of other furniture. Each room has a phone that can make and receive local calls. It can also receive long-distance calls, but in order to make a long-distance call, you have to purchase a calling card. ResNet provides a wired internet connection and will soon be providing wireless. Each resident will receive a key in order to access their mail. Letter mail will come in boxes like this. And when a package comes in, a yellow slip will come in your mailbox, and that way you know to go to ResLife to pick up your package. Each house has vending machines with snacks as well as juice, pop, and water provided by Pepsi. A percentage of sales go directly to house improvement. There are lots of places to eat here at UNB, including our 3 residence meal halls. Here at DKT, we're peanut free. Over at McConnell is where most of our residents will eat. And McLeod House has its own meal hall. Our food service provider, Sodexo, offers a couple of choices for meal plans. The Infinite Meal Plan means that you can go into meal hall anytime within the operating hours and eat as much food as you like. If that sounds like too much for you, you can opt for our other plan, which has 200 meals per semester. It's about 14 meals a week. Mackenzie House is a co-ed house located in the Quad. Let's take a look at one of its lounges. Each residence will have a house committee. This house committee is kind of like a student council, but a lot more fun. This team of presidents, vice presidents, social reps, charity reps, sports reps, and a variety of other positions will organize events throughout the year to ensure that you're having fun. If you're looking to get involved, each house will elect a first-year rep. Lady Beaverbrook is the oldest residence on campus. Let's take a look at its Red Lounge. Each house has a house team. These teams consist of dawn, hall proctors, and educational proctors who are all hired the year before. These team members provide support in a number of ways and act as a resource for the students in the house. Part of being a resource is programming. Programming aims to enhance the experience outside of the classroom. Part of the role of a proctor is enforcing quiet hours. Quiet hours begin at 10 p.m. on weeknights and at 2 a.m. on weekends. McLeod House has 1 floor with 24-hour quiet hours. Neville-Jones is a co-ed residence in the Quad. Let's visit its study lounge. Living in residence is extremely beneficial when it comes to academics. For one, there will be people in your house who have already taken the same classes as you. And 2, you'll have your educational proctor. The educational proctor is there to provide support and programming in terms of finances, academics, and a whole lot more. Most houses have a computer lounge and a study lounge where it's quiet for 24 hours a day. If you don't feel like you can study in your house, there are plenty of other places on campus to do so, like the Harriet Irving Library. Here we have a games lounge. This lounge has pool and table tennis. Other lounges have foosball, air hockey, and video games. It all depends on where you are. Each house has a laundry room. The laundry rooms have washers and dryers. Some of them also have drying racks. These are coin-operated machines that use loonies and quarters. A wash is $1.25 and a dry is $1.25. Harrison House is home to one of Canada's longest-running residence traditions, the Great Pumpkin Sacrifice. Let's take a look at one of its kitchenettes. Charities are really important to all of our residences. This year, Neville-Jones raised approximately $17,000 for the Women in Transition House, a local women's shelter. Charities are a really great way of getting your house together and keeping up spirit. It also gives back to the community. Each house is locked 24 hours a day. The only way in is with a key that you'll be assigned at the beginning of the year. Each residence has at least 1 bathroom per floor. In these bathrooms, there are showers, toilets, and sometimes bathtubs. Most residences have single-sex washrooms, But in others, like Neville and Neil, there are co-ed washrooms. But don't worry, in the co-ed washrooms, there are private stalls. Let's take a look at some of the houses we missed. Aiken House is the only all-male house on campus. Each year, they raise money for AIDS New Brunswick. Bridges is another co-ed house in the quad. As you can see, it's getting a facelift for the new year. Maggie Jean Chestnut is connected to the Renaissance College off campus. This little house is home to 24 students. Thanks for joining us on our residence tour. We'll see you in the fall.